Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Heidi Paxson. Alex is on assignment. Reaction continues to pour in following the passing of Wisconsin's new biennial budget. Some education advocates are speaking out against the budget, saying it falls short of providing enough aid for schools. WEAU's Bob Gallagher has the story.
According to the Department of Public Instruction, the Eau Claire School District will lose $2 million in general aid in the 2025-2027 biennial budget, while the Aliva-Strump School District will be down $185,000. In contrast, Altoona will increase by $960,000, while Fall Creek will gain more than $480,000.
How a district 10 miles down the road can receive thousands of dollars more per student member than a district. And it's created winners and losers in the funding formula. Our lawmakers know it, they understand it, and they choose to ignore it.
Despite sitting on a more than $4 billion surplus, the state legislature did not allocate any additional aid to 277 of Wisconsin's 421 public school districts. Aliva-Strump District Administrator Corey Kulig says that means rural communities will have to close the gap with higher property taxes.
That's why you've seen the influx of operational referendums. Had we, for example, in our school district, had we had that additional $3,000+ per student member, we would see an additional $1.8 million. And we're currently under a $700,000 operational referendum. So we're asking our voters to backfill a portion of that, as well as making the necessary cuts to survive as a smaller district.
Eau Claire School Board President Tim Nordin says the lack of general aid means being forced to do more with less.
Is the biggest bucket of our funding, and it goes to 80% of that goes to teacher salaries and staff, custodians to keep our schools clean and running, grounds crews to make sure that students have an environment in which they can properly learn, as well as all of our programs, all of our curriculum.
Eau Claire Area School District Superintendent Mike Johnson says the lack of extra funding for general public school aid will make things difficult for many schools as costs go up.
This budget still will not solve the problem of so many districts having to go to referendum in the next year or two. And while we just passed one in Eau Claire, I'm concerned about our neighbors. But when this area succeeds, we all succeed in the state of Wisconsin. Wisconsin public school kids win.
Thanks, Bob. Turning now to weather, it's been another day with some great weather around the area, and we may have a couple more on the way before rain chances return. First